The 2017 Sotogrande International Young Talents Trophy opening ceremony was a fun, action-packed evening, welcoming participants and their companions to the tournament.
Oh my God!
Come on, Johnny.
No!
-10.
Ready, come on!
Great to see you all here. I know a lot of you travelled from far and wide, so again I really hope you have a great week.
Special guest, Alejandro Canizares, two-time European Tour winner, shared his wisdom on his experiences at college in America and life on the European Tour for those players aspiring to follow in his footsteps.
If you're on the other side, you can see on the screen here.
Day one at Sotogrande International Young Talents Trophy. As you would expect on the Costa del Sol, the sun is shining, the wind is calm, but is expected to pick up as the day goes on. Final preparations for players representing 20 different countries in 3 age groups as they wait to head out onto the challenging layout that is Almenara Golf Course. Right, I'm here with Jason Floyd and Lorne Burns. Lorne, who organised a fantastic event last night. I thought Alejandro Canizares spoke fantastically. It was a magic night. Really enjoyed it. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
What are your thoughts on today and last night and how the tournament's progressing?
Yeah, so today, obviously we've seen a lot of first tee nerves. As with juniors, there's always a lot of high expectations. The front 9 today, we've already seen some high scores. I mean, there's a bit of a breeze up. The course as well lends itself to that sort of risk-reward golf. So we've seen some eagles out there already, but we've seen some high numbers with, I think, some of the players just pushing it a little bit too much. So it'll be interesting to see how the scores pan out at the end of the day. So let's keep our eyes tagged for that one. And then last night, yeah, that was a great evening. Obviously, thanks to Lorne, Marta, and the rest of the team. There's a lot of hard work that goes into really a relatively short period of time. It's like setting up a whole line of dominoes within 5 minutes, it seems to go. But Alejandro spoke very well, as you said. He gives a great insight, obviously, into the world of not just professional golf, but obviously his experience in the collegiate world when he had his time there in the US. So it's great for the kids to obviously get that first-hand experience, take on board, you know, some of his knowledge. And hopefully that's that's going to help them in the future.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the rest of the day. I'm sure it'll be fantastic.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Conditions proved tougher as the day wore on, with Almenara's many bunkers and water hazards causing trouble. Running at 11 on the stimp meter, Almenara's slopey greens were going to be a huge factor all week. The par 3 7th hole over water was this week's hole-in-one prize, offering a year on the ACES Sport and Education Programme at the Jason Floyd Academy and the Sotogrande International School for the lucky player to hole their tee shot. At the end of day one, the Swiss duo of Loic Etlin and Caroline Sturzer were leading the way in the under-25s, with scores of +2 and +1 respectively. The Czech Republic's Nicholas Stolil headed up the under-16 boys, and the girls under-16 category was led by Claudia Alahim Reveleta of England. And finally, Morocco's young gun Ali Benadula on top in the under-12s with a highly impressive 77. Day 2 was the final day for the under-12 category, which quickly formed into a 3-horse race, with Kamel Bensouda, Jake Valentine closing on the leader Ali Benadula. The standard of golf from the youngest category was absolutely exceptional, but there could be only one winner. Ali Benadula winning by a clear 12 shots, an excellent performance from this young man. Meanwhile, Norway's Philip Strom struck a magnificent tee shot at the 7th, drawing the ball onto the flag and finishing 2 feet from the hole. Anyone else would have been delighted, but this would have won him a scholarship to the ACES programme. But still calm and collected, he rolled in his birdie putt. Day 3, Nicholas Stolil continued to lead the way in the under-16 category, with his closest competitors, German duo Felix Rouse and Tiger Christensen, who were 1 shot and 2 shots back respectively. Rouse's round got off to a shaky start with a double bogey on the first, which would end his challenge. The tournament became a battle between Christensen and Stolil, which harped back to Mickelson and Stenson at the Open. Valentina took a 6-shot lead into the final round of the girls under-25 category, leading the chasing pack of England's Euphemie Rhodes and Gemma Milton and Switzerland's Caroline Sturzer, all with ground to make up. Switzerland's Mario Gerardo and England's Alfredo Kirbishley shared the lead in the men's under-25 category, with Gerardo's Swiss teammate Loic Etlin 1 shot back and Spaniard Hugo Aguilar Puertes just 2 back. join the under-16 boys at the 18th tee. Germany's Tiger Christensen is tied for the lead with Czech Republic's Nicholas Stolil with 1 hole to play. Tiger pushes his tee shot right into the trees and Nicholas follows with a miss-hit drive just short of the fairway bunker. The pressure is telling. Nicholas, with his ball on an upslope, strikes his approach shot into the middle of the green, the perfect shot with his opponent in trouble. With the smallest of gaps between the branches, Tiger attempts to squeeze the ball through to the green, but catches it heavy, leaving an awkward chip. With a chip in on 8 for eagle and 15 for birdie, Tiger's short game has excelled all day, but now he needs to get up and down for a chance of a playoff. Tiger leaves a 12-footer. Nicholas may have 2 putts to win. He rolls his first putt to the side of the hole. To force a playoff, Tiger must hole. But it wasn't to be. His putt slides by and Nicholas taps in to claim the title. A match played in impeccable sportsmanlike conduct. 2 names to look out for in the future. In the ladies under 25, Valentina has a large lead, but on the par 5 17th, she hooks her drive out of bounds, opening the door for her closest competitor, Euphemie Rhodes, who finds the middle of the fairway. Playing 3 from the tee, Valentina pushes her second tee shot right, but a kind bounce keeps the ball out of the hazard. Putting her problems behind her, she plays the rest of the hole superbly, laying up well, then chipping and putting for a superb 7 in the circumstances. Still with a good lead on 18, Valentina finishes up with a birdie to take the under 25 girls category by 10 shots. The final group owned the show in the under 25 category for men. England's Alfredo Kirbishley and Switzerland's Loic Etlin chasing Spaniard Hugo Aguila Puertes hard. But Hugo was faultless on the greens, making it difficult for his competitors to gain ground. The support was great, the tension showed on the faces of friends and family members alike. On the 18th, Hugo held a 3-shot lead. He struck to his aggressive game plan, smoking his drive up the middle. A final round 69, 3 under on a tight course in tough conditions, proved to be enough to secure a 3-shot victory for Hugo. Well played. Fantastic tournament, great event, lovely weather, 20 nationalities represented.
Yep.
How did it feel for you?
Fantastic. We loved the event. It was a big success. Great to see, as you said, so many players from so many different countries playing well, getting a great experience. A very tough golf course. We knew that before,
For sure.
but I think it was really highlighted on day one with the wind, made it very tricky. You know, fast greens, so 11 on the stimp, with a lot of slope as well, just to make it even more tricky for them. But I think they coped very, very well.
Oh, superbly. Should we start with the under 12s?
Yes.
Very impressive young man there at the top.
Yeah, so 12-shot winner. We watched them out there, great little ball striker, great around the greens as well, very tidy game, so definitely one to watch for the future.
Excellent. The under 16 girls went very close, right down to the last 9 holes.
Yeah, so we watched those ladies out there. Mimi Rhodes, Patience Rhodes rather, she definitely hit the ball, very solid today. A little bit too much for Claudia, but Claudia also had a great tournament, so I think they've both learned a lot from that.
Now the boys, what a fight that was in the under 16 boys. Unbelievable tussle at the end there.
Well, this is shades of Stenson Mickelson, I think, from the Open a couple of years back now. The level of golf we saw out there, obviously Tiger shot a 69 today, so fabulous score, and Nicholas obviously defending a lead, shooting a 73. It was nip and tuck the entire time. So not only was the level of golf great, but what really impressed us was just the sportsmanship and the